Hello, Miriam Slosberg of Miriam Reads Tarot, and I hope you're doing well. So we're going to be talking about the Six of Swords, which is also known as the Six of Wind in the Penguin Tarot deck. So what does this card really mean? Well, it shows up when you're leaving something behind that is no longer serving you. However, you need to move forward despite the fact that you have emotional ties to what you're leaving behind. I mean, you're removing old baggage. This can represent grief and sadness as you make the transition, as you're saying goodbye, and this card can also represent travel on water. So this card is relevant to you having to look for another job because the one that you have is either going to lay you off due to poor business or you're not being treated well. That's an example. But despite that, you have emotional ties to this job, even though you know that you have to leave. The same goes when you need to move and change residency for any reason. Whether you have to relocate for accepting a job opportunity elsewhere, or you no longer can stay in your neighborhood for personal reasons. You would have to, you would have developed personal, emotional ties to your home, and the same goes for having to leave an unhealthy relationship. And sometimes, as I said before, this card comes up when you plan to go on a cruise or travel by water. So, this card is, the keywords that are associated with this card are releasing old baggage, moving forward to make a transition, sadness and grief for leaving something behind, saying goodbye, and travel by water. So when this card comes in reverse, it shows that you are clinging onto something you need to let go of. It also shows that you're resisting change, and you still have business to do that is unfinished. So astrologically, this card is linked to Mercury in Aquarius. So the next card we're going to go over is the Seven of Swords, or the Seven of Wind. See you soon.